Welcome to Technology in the Church Communications. This is one class in a series of 3 where we get to use technology to help enhance our church, to help bring possible new members in, to make the communications and other technologies available to us, allow us to make church experience even more rewarding and enhance things even more. This particular module or section in the series deals with communications and how we can get communications not only just out to our members, but out to the world. As you can see, some of the pictures we have up there, technology and communications rather, comes in various forms, from the handwritten note to sending letters in the mail to picking up the telephone, which some people might not even be aware of what that is on the bottom left hand side. Yes, that is a telephone. That's a landline. But they're still valuable as well. We have up in the top left-hand corner a little bit more modern technology, and that's what we're going to be focusing on pretty much throughout the course, but not forgetting some of the old technologies as well, including print. Because as we I know I can say from my church, we have an older population in our church, and we can't forget about those folks as well, keeping them in the loop. We're fortunate we only have a handful of people that don't have email or texting capabilities, but we still don't want to forget them as well, and we want to make sure they stay in the loop. Some of the technologies today will allow us to do that, and as we go through the course, I'll try to highlight them as well. The course overview, these are the major topics we're going to try to hit. Yes, email. Believe it or not, we're going to create an email. Obviously, if you're part of this course, you already have an email address, but this is going to be one we're going to be able to do a few more things with it. So just because it's email saying, oh, I know that already, we might be able to add a few things here and there, because I know I teach this class and I learn stuff from every course, whether it be a new program that's out there or a new way of doing things, or more importantly, why I really love doing these classes is hearing from you, the students, different ways you use technology, because it's really an infinite amount of ways that we can use technology and communications and all this technology today in our church and our lives. So I learn every class, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot with you folks this course. So yes, email we'll get into, and it'll be a specific type of email. We'll get into that later. We're going to learn about texting. That's the big new craze. It's quick, it's easy, it's short. You can get a lot of information. Yes, like anything else, it could be overused and used in ways that we shouldn't be using that. However, we're going to try to show you some different ways to do that, and we're going to show you how to do it without a cell phone. And with my favorite word, free. So we'll show you how to do that. So even if you're not a texter, you will be texting by the end of this class. So look forward to that. Then we're going to show you programs where we can text, email, and have printed copies, all with the ease of a couple clicks and a short message. So we'll be getting into that as well, which is a really cool program. I use that in many of the organizations I work with. It's just a great tool and makes it so nice to do different things. We'll also get into interactive church and polling, where we can poll our members' opinions, thoughts, get feedback from them in a real quick, easy way. But we can also, your pastor, or if you're a speaking person, which I'm thinking about doing the next time I give a sermon, using it as an interactive tool where people could text and you could get information live as you're doing a sermon. How cool could that be, especially for some of our younger generation that love to text? How many times have you heard, well, I hear it a lot because I use it, but a teacher say, hey, all students, get out your cell phones. Yeah, not too much. How about you doing it in church? What's the thought about that? And again, it's where we could actually get more interaction with the members, and you know what? They might be able to use it in a way where it doesn't embarrass them, and they could ask a question they've been meaning to ask for a while, or a question they didn't understand in the sermon. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use these technology communication tools. We're also going to breeze into Google Docs. Google Docs, and that's one of the reasons why we're going to be getting an email, will allow you to pull information, get information, communicate out to other members. It's a great tool that we'll get to. And last but not least, we'll wrap up with building your own church website. Even if you have a website, we're going to show you how to do some different things with some free websites, so you can get practice, even if you want to create one for yourself, or a small group maybe that you manage. So there's a lot of uses for this that we'll get out of this entire course on how we can get communications out into the church in a variety of ways. So as we go along, I hope you'll enjoy this, and please, a lot of feedback hopefully we'll get from you guys. That way we can make this an even more interesting course. Each day as we go through, I need you to go to the assignments tab. That'll give you the assignments for the day. Most of the time, not every day, but most of the time you'll probably watch a short video like you're doing today. We'll also get you to go to the discussion board and communicate with the other students and myself as we go along, to give thoughts, ideas. This is where the networking comes in, where we can help each other out with different ways that we can use the technology that we learn about each day, different avenues on how we can use it. So go to the discussion board as well every day, post a comment. You need to post a comment every day, and depending on the size of the class, we're going to at least try to get 2 people we want you to comment on their post. So reply back to their post and say, hey, that's a great idea, or hey, I never thought about that, or if you have a question for them and something maybe they do in their church, or a topic they posted. There may be also a mini project, like a lot of days when we do the emails or the new text programs and different stuff like that. You might have to create a profile online, get that set up, and then post some information on the discussion board. Or at the end, we're going to have a class project where you're building your own website. So we'll give you some time to do that, and that might be part of the project or course assignment for the day. So again, go to the assignments tab, and then discussion board. The assignments tab will let you know everything that's going on. If there's any notices that come out, that'll be on the admin side, where I'll show you the notices for the day, the daily notices. Alright, hope you enjoy it. We're going to have a good time, I think, in the next 2 weeks, and make sure you go to the discussion board today and post a comment on introducing yourself, what church you're from, where you're from, how you use technology in your church today. The most important The most important part of this class is have fun. If you look at this just as a class, it's an assignment, it's a chore, you're not really going to get as much out of it. Be creative. Think about how you can use this to enhance your church. Don't be intimidated by technology. We'll get you through it. We've had many people come through the course that, let's say they were able to get email, and they might not have been too much further on. We'll get you through it. Get over the hurdle of being intimidated by technology. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. And if you have fun with it, that intimidation, that overwhelming sense of, oh my goodness, what am I getting into, will start to diminish. And use your creative side. Remember, we're going to show you different tools. You take those tools and figure out different ways that you can make your church even better communicating in this particular course with the technology. Come up with different ideas on how to use it. Just having the technology is great, but you have to use it in a way that's going to work for you and your church. Alright, so have fun, enjoy, welcome to the class.